Hello, welcome to my channel. Meet Paloma. Paloma is a very, very sweet little guinea pig that has a very unique story on how I ended up getting her, being blessed with having her in my herd. The way I got Paloma is the local shelter had contacted me. Well, actually, somebody from the local shelter contacted me. The shelter was looking for someone to take a very, very sick, very skinny senior guinea pig. And so, of course, I decided that I would take the very sick, very skinny little guinea pig. And when I got to the shelter, they said, well, she does have a sister. And of course, I couldn't not take the sister. Paloma was the sister. So I brought them home. I named this precious little one Paloma, and I named her sister Paloma. I only had Paloma for 3 days, and Paloma had passed away, but it was a very tragic situation, but I was able to provide a good hospice type care for Paloma. The shelter had separated the two because Paloma was very, very fat. And they were afraid that maybe Paloma was stealing all of Paloma's food. I don't know if guinea pigs really do that or not, but because they were separated and because Paloma was so sickly, I kept them separated, and I put Paloma in the large pen with the other guinea pigs, and I took Paloma and I put her in a smaller pen. And at the time, I had another guinea pig named Paulina. Paulina was was recovering from surgery. She had a cyst in her back that had to be removed. So I had already separated Paulina from the herd and had her in her own separate pen. And Paulina is a very sweet and gentle guinea pig. So Paloma, I put Paloma in with Paulina, and Paulina was very nurturing to Paloma, and Paloma was very sickly. I was feeding Paloma around the clock, doing everything I could to get some weight on her, but even though I was feeding her critical care, and she was eating a little on her own as well, but she still wouldn't gain weight. In fact, she was losing weight. And then 3 days later, she died. She actually died cuddled up next to Paulina, which is unusual. Guinea pigs, especially adult guinea pigs, don't really cuddle. But she was able to be in a nice, quiet environment and was able to pass peacefully with Paulina. So that was the story on Paloma. But I still have Paloma. Paloma is a senior guinea pig. But what is interesting is I now have, as you know, I've been keeping Petunia separate in a small pen, which I call the Little Dipper, because I don't know if you can tell, but it's it's kind of shaped like a Little Dipper. It kind of goes around here, and then it goes under the loft like the handle. So I've been taking turns putting different guinea pigs. The more gentle and older guinea pigs are taking shift, doing shift work and being in here with Petunia, so Petunia doesn't get too lonely. And so here is Paloma with my very skinny and sick little Petunia. So Paloma wasn't able to comfort her sister, but she is here comforting Petunia. So it's interesting how lives intertwine and how things happen. But this is sweet Paloma, and she's a senior pig, but she's very, very gentle, and she graciously accepted the invitation to come and spend some time with Petunia. So they're getting along quite well. She's only been in here maybe about 10 minutes. So they usually do anywhere from an hour to an hour and a half, depending on how the situation goes. You know, if I see that the visiting piggy is ready to go back, you know, then I'll put her back in with the herd. But Paloma I think she enjoys her visits with Petunia. They get along very well. I've only had Paloma less than a year. I think it was August time frame when they came to me. So it's been less than a year that I've had Paloma, but Paloma and Petunia get along very well. They're both very gentle. Well, all guinea pigs are gentle, but some of the younger ones are a little more crazy. And Petunia just does not have the patience for the crazy ones, which I can relate to, because I'm an old lady and I really can't stand being around children. So I guess it's the grumpy old lady thing. But so the other piggies are playing, and every so often somebody will come up to the pen here and say hi to Petunia. But for the most part, Petunia gets her social activity through visits. So I just wanted to introduce, because I do want to take some time to introduce each piggy to the channel. So this is Paloma, and she's in here with Petunia. So thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Subscribing to my channel will help me be able to support and take care of more more rescue guinea pigs. So I do appreciate your support. Thank you and have a great day.